Scott is the chief film critic for Variety. He's here to tell us why he may be the only critic on the planet, perhaps in the universe, to give Lindsay a glowing review. And Scott, I got to know right off the bat, what were you expecting from Lindsay when you went to see the movie?
I didn't have a lot of expectations, except to say that I certainly am a fan of hers from way back when she was in her Disney sort of teen star phase, and she gave some really good, solid performances in movies like Freaky Friday and the remake of The Parent Trap. And I think people have forgotten over time, with all the tabloid shenanigans, that she was really good in those movies, good enough that Robert Altman cast her in a small part in his last film, Prairie Home Companion, where she played opposite Meryl Streep and Lily Tomlin and lots of other people. She, of course, was also in Mean Girls. She had a run there for a while, and obviously she hasn't been in a significant film for many years now. I, of course, thought it could be an interesting movie because the director is Paul Schrader, who wrote Taxi Driver and directed American Gigolo and a lot of other really interesting American independent films over the years. But, until I saw it, I really didn't know what to expect from Lindsay Lohan at this stage of her career.
And I got to say, Scott, I have been hoping for a good performance from Lindsay because I would like her to be able to dig herself out of all of her issues and be known again for her acting. But I must read this one part of your review that got my attention, and I think a lot of people's attention. You wrote, Lohan gives one of those performances like Marlon Brando's in Last Tango in Paris that comes across as some uncanny conflagration of drama and autobiography. Lohan may not go as deep or as far as Brando, but with her puffy skin, gaudy hoop earrings, and thick eye makeup, there's a little girl lost quality to the one-time Disney teen princess that's very affecting. Scott!
I wouldn't back off a word of that. I would mention another performance that her performance recalls, which is Robert Downey Jr. In Two Girls and a Guy, which was another kind of outre NC-17 movie by the writer-director James Toback. And there are moments where troubled stars give performances that are enhanced in some way by everything that we know about them as public people. I mean, the casting of Lindsay Lohan here is very canny. She's playing a character who's kind of just hanging on by her fingernails to a certain kind of lifestyle in Hollywood. She's not playing an actress. She's playing the girlfriend of a kind of two-bit horror movie producer, a spoiled rich kid who's dabbling in the movie business. But you see that she's attached to this certain level of comfort, and she's unwilling to let go of it, even to be with the guy that she actually has feelings for, who's her ex-boyfriend in the story.
Well, Scott, listen, I'm happy for Lindsay. I know she tweeted her gratitude to you for your nice review. That has to have been nice for you.
I think it's the first time any of my reviews were tweeted out by someone in rehab.
I mean, Marlon Brando and Robert Downey Jr. Hey, look, we're going to wait. I'm going to withhold judgment. I'm going to watch it. I read the review, and I love that you were here tonight, Scott. Thanks so much.
My pleasure.